what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Play action on first down. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parrish. Enough to move the chains. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Leonard. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And the Hilltoppers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Plows his way ahead. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Left side is Salter.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Hilltoppers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Going to the run, it's Parrish. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, WKU.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. In all of college football, we've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing, quieting this crowd down.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Sooners offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Wide receiver going in motion. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Flying down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. In traffic, it's Dixon. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Salter. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Under pressure. And they got it.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He's past the marker. Still running at the 40. Finds a seam. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Sooners. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. In the backfield, it's Parrish. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Trying to get the corner. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Sooners, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. His 3rd touchdown of the game and, well, of the season.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is out short of the 25. Tells to run, lost a pass. That's caught. It's Salter. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. That looks like some type of... Gonna run it. It's Parrish. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right side, it's Dixon. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. Stopped right there.
Let's go.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Hilltoppers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go to the counter. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Nice move to pick up yardage. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out wide right, it's Salter. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants to throw it. He's got the tight end. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. With the run on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, fights off a defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking for running room. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at second and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The handoff. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Out wide left, it's Salter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team.
What's happening on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you an application that's really incredible. Tons of movies, tons of shows. One click, everything just works.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition.
Now, I'm doing this on a Fire Stick, but this works on any device. On 4K, Google Streamer, whatever device you're using. With those devices, Android TV-based devices.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they're paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got him quickly. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
7, 8.
He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Sooners! Into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Recently disappeared. In today's video, I'm going to bring you several brand new apps that work amazingly well to give you all of the movies, TV shows, and so much more. And the best part about these apps is that they're absolutely
lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Install the best brand new apps of 2026 on any Amazon Fire Stick in just a few minutes.
Just sit right there. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26.
Let me show you how easy.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got a little space. Got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
This little magnifying glass is going to bring up a keyboard so then you can type out the name of the app that you're looking for.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And then start to spell.
Long way to go on second down.
All you had to enter the first letter has already appeared on the list. There's no need to
looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. On the stop. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45.
It's going to take you
on the gun. Wants to pass.
It's going to give you the
ability to one deep down the left side. Just click the center button. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away.
So now we see it trying to open. Just click the home button on your remote.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
The way that it should. The easiest way to get into the settings your Amazon Fire Stick is just to push left on your remote until you're on that little hamburger menu there in the corner. This is going to bring up another menu down the side of your screen. You want to go to the very bottom and click on Settings.
They've got a little time here to put together a
now this screen everybody should be familiar with. We're looking for something on my Fire TV.
He's got a
go ahead and click on it.
loose in the middle.
Touchdowns are good. 76% less than the
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
So
He scores for the 5th time this game.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Right here.
Getting set for the point after.
Okay, so now that we're looking, that's going to allow the
And
download
the extra
of
point
the
will tack another one onto this lead.
It's going to ask for you to
That's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to
So
throw
that's
one
everything
first.
we need from the downloader app, so we can
They'll
go ahead
flip it
and
out to
click
the back on the screen.
No.
Brought down at the
Quickly, we need to go
28, but
back
it's a
into the
10-yard
settings
gain.
of our Amazon Fire
Now
Stick
on first down
and
from the
change just
28.
one more thing.
Fresh set it down,
Just like we
going
did
up
before.
top.
We want to slide
Rush
over
right in
the
his
hammer
face.
We
Still
want to
looking
slide
for a
all the way
man.
down to
Got to
settings.
protect the merchandise. Gets
Once
down
again,
without taking a hit.
that's going
Let's see what they've got on second down. They want to throw it.
open developer options.
With the catch, it's
And the last
Dixon.
one is we want
I like
to
this
click on
tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
So just like we did before with
Wants to
downloader,
throw on third
we
down.
want to come down here. We want to
They'll run
highlight
the screen.
We click it one time.
And he gets
Just
it done on
confirm
third
that
down. They
both
move the
downloader
chains and they'll mark it at the
are turned
44.
on, so that we know that all of
Obviously
this
didn't
will
like
work
what he
right.
saw on first
Now that
down,
we
and they
have
used the
confirmed that
timeout.
they're both turned on, let's go ahead and
Drops
click
back
the
on
home
first
button.
down. Got his man.
Now we want to go
Now
and
they're
find
starting to
that
feel it. They've got a
unlinked app
first
we
down
just
at the
installed.
44.
Just come down here.
The
to where
Hilltoppers
all
come
of
to the
the
line
apps
with
are.
a fresh set of downs
Slide
thanks to
through
that
the
last
list.
connection in the passing
Until you
game.
locate
Can hold
unlinked.
on in the face of
All
the
right, let's go ahead
contact.
and open that together.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk
Now, the
here on
first thing it's
second
going to
down.
say is enter a new library. Just click the center
Selling
button
the
from your
fake.
remote 2 times.
Turns up, it's
Once,
Dixon.
twice.
Timeout taken
Again, it's
by
going
the
to
offense
keep
as their second.
allowing you to enter the code of the
They'll still
library
have one in
that
their
you want
pocket
to
for
visit.
what's left in this first
Guys,
half.
I have worked
Seventh
really
play of the
hard.
drive coming
I've
up, but a
created my
long way to
very
go
own
on third
personal
down.
app store. I've loaded this app store.
They
with
stop
over
him right
50
there. They tried to
amazing
convert
apps.
with the run, and the
Including free
defense was
movies,
up for the
TV
challenge.
shows, live TV, pay-per-view,
Timeout, Oklahoma.
anime,
That's their
news,
second.
you name it, it's available
They'll still
in
have one in
these
their
apps.
pocket for what's left
And
in
these
this
apps
first half.
are absolutely free
Kick
for
is
you
in
to
the
install.
air. Wanted to make
The only
sure not
thing I
to give
ask
them a chance for a
is
return
that
as
you
it goes
can
out
do
of
me
bounds.
just a small favor and become a subscriber to my channel before just using my store for free and downloading the apps and never bothering to stop to say thank you. I would highly appreciate it if you would take this a second, hit that subscribe button, and before using my store. That would really mean a lot to me.
They'll start this
Now
drive
that you
from the
are a
18-yard
subscriber
line.
to my channel, let's
Tight
go
end
ahead
in
and
motion,
enter
see
this
how the
code
D
together.
reacts. The quarterback just lost track of the
so
play
you have
clock,
that
didn't
code
get the
entered.
snap off
Just click
quickly
right there
enough.
where it says next.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
And I've put together a very important message that I want everybody to
From
take
the
just
gun,
a
he'll
second
try
to
to
read
throw.
before using the store. Just
And the
gives you a
pass
little
to
bit
the
more
sideline
information.
will pick up a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Second and
Hey guys,
long
so
here.
welcome to my very own personal app store. Like I mentioned, this store is
Back to
loaded
throw,
with
time
over
running short in the
50
half.
amazing apps.
Pulls it
All you
in.
need to do
And he
is to the
goes
right.
out of bounds
You can
after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's
made it
football,
a
they
little
play
bit
a wide
easier.
receiver basically
You
for you.
find
But you got to
exactly
find a
what
guy
you're
that you
looking
can
for.
throw it to,
You just
and you
click
know
on the
he's going
big
to catch
border
the
here.
ball consistently.
That breaks my store down into different
On third and long,
categories
he
for
has
you.
to throw for it.
A lot of people are looking for
He
one
was
thing
looking
in
everywhere for
particular.
more
We're not
running
sure
room
which
and
app
couldn't
to
find it.
download.
He'll be
So
4
I
yards short
categorized
and it's
everything
fourth down.
for my viewers.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Brand new apps. 2026.
Makes the catch at the 30. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately.
We're used to
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
They just don't work anymore. I've tested all of these apps.
Wants to throw to start this drive.
And I'm obsessed with saving, and I give myself fun
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I have got a brand
Press center down's going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming.
Live sports,
and down he goes.
pay-per-view, and most importantly, live
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Tigers engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Now back to your game in Norman. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hilltoppers will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. He'll toss it. Across the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
It's AAB. It says it's very easy to do. We're going to put that center button on. You know what that is going to enable? It says install. There's that download. Just install. And once again, it says, well, just like
now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
So once again, we're going to click that center button.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so there's not a whole lot of room on that return. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Look out! Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Flips it out to the back. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Sooner. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense option. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses,
there's that unlink app we just installed, and it
those are the ones
says,
that will kill you. Because
well,
it's points
just like
right
download,
away.
it needs to be
A lot
enabled
of points
on.
in this football
So
game,
once
and these
again, we're going to click the center
they're not
button
real
on
happy with it.
one time.
And the
Now that
extra point
unlink has
just
been
adds a
enabled
little
on,
bit
we can
more
go
onto
find
this
that app
huge
by
lead.
clicking on the
Quick work on that
you
short
have
drive just
zero
4 plays. And he
Fortunately,
punctuated
DoorDash
that
knows
drive by
all your
ripping
neighborhood
off a
hotspots.
38-yard run.
Break up your dinner routine.
From
Order with
inside the
DoorDash.
10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes... Get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Defense all over him.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Hilltoppers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On play action. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Right back to the well. He's past the sticks. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, going to throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Back's got it on the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Hilltoppers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Right side, it's Salter. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. On the ground. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Ready, go! First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. His 8th touchdown of the game. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for room. It's Best. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw one first. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got it behind the line. It's Lamar. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Dixon. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They've got him corralled.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Send the tight end in motion. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's some daylight. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. At the 30. He's at the... and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. His 9th touchdown of the game. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Best. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. Back to throw, it's Burgess. Rushes on. Can't connect on his first throw. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Across the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Sooners!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Ready to try the point after. One more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Handoff to the lone back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got the 1st down, turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Runs through a tackle. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds the big tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. And the Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Right side, it's Lamar. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Burgess. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This is a designed run. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On first down, here comes this offense. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Single back formation, and they give it to him. There he goes. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and they first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the left side. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Turns upfield. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run it. Fighting off the defender. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And the Sooners have moved it inside the 20. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, it's Best. Hard running there. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now we're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.